Failure didn't arrive like a storm. It arrived like a whisper that followed him into empty shops, a whisper that sat beside him during sleepless nights, a whisper that asked the same cruel question again and again. What if you are the problem? By the time people called him unlucky, he had already stopped defending himself. This story is about a young man, Daniel, who lived in Vancouver, British Columbia, a beautiful city of Canada. If effort alone created success, his life would have looked very different. He wasn't afraid of work. He was afraid of hope, because hope had betrayed him too many times. His first business failed quietly, not with drama, just bills piling up and customers disappearing. The second one lasted longer, just long enough to make him believe again, and competition crushed it. The third collapsed before it could even breathe. The fourth ended with a handshake that hid betrayal. Each failure didn't just take money, it took identity. People stopped asking what he was building. Rather, they started suggesting what he should give up. Daniel smiled when they spoke. But at night, he replayed every mistake like a courtroom trial, where he was always guilty. And one thought became heavier than the rest. Maybe my father believed in the wrong son. His father had been his certainty, but his father was gone. On Christmas Eve, the city celebrated warmth, but Daniel couldn't feel. Lights sparkled like promises meant for someone else. He walked with no direction, hands buried in his coat, heart heavier than the winter air. His phone vibrated, another bank alert. Another reminder that effort does not always equal reward. Daniel laughed under his breath. Not because it was funny, because silence felt safer than breaking down. That's when he noticed the bookstore, old, dim, almost invisible between modern buildings that had replaced everything familiar. Something about it felt intentional, like it had been waiting inside. Time slowed. The air smelled like dust and memory. Then a voice cut through the quiet. You stand the same way your father did. On the night he almost quit, Daniel froze. Slowly he turned. An elderly man stood behind the counter, eyes steady, voice calm, dangerously calm. My father never quit, Daniel said sharply. The man didn't argue. He said something worse. He almost did. My name is Mr. Samuel, the man said. I was your father's closest friend. Daniel felt his chest tighten. Your father failed, Mr. Samuel continued, more times than you ever will. Anger surged. That's not true, Daniel said. He succeeded. Everyone respected him. Mr. Samuel reached beneath the counter and placed an old notebook on the table. Daniel opened it, and the world shifted. Pages filled with mistakes, fear and doubt, businesses that never worked. Nights his father wrote about feeling like a disappointment. Daniel's voice cracked. Why didn't he tell me? Mr. Samuel replied, because he didn't want you to fear failure, he said softly, the way he once did. Then he asked a question that pierced deeper than any advice. Daniel, when you were learning to walk, did you quit after falling? Daniel shook his head. Then why? Mr. Samuel asked quietly. Do you expect mastery without collapse? Daniel couldn't answer. Tell me something, Mr. Samuel continued. Every business you failed, what did it steal from you? Daniel whispered, time, money, pride. And what did it give you? Silence. Then, reluctantly, Daniel spoke. Understanding, judgment, experience, Mr. Samuel nodded. You weren't failing, he said. You were being trained. Daniel looked up, confused. Failure isn't the opposite of success, Mr. Samuel said. Ignorance is. He turned the notebook to the final page. A sentence written shakily, as if meant for someone specific. If my son ever feels broken by failure, I hope he knows failure built me. Something inside Daniel collapsed, not loudly, not dramatically, quietly. The kind of breakdown that releases years of silent self-blame. That night, Daniel didn't leave inspired. He left changed. For the first time, he saw the pattern. Every failure had sharpened him. Every loss had removed ignorance. Every setback had prepared him for something that couldn't be rushed. Months later, Daniel started again. But this time, he didn't chase success. He respected process. He moved slower, smarter, calmer. The business didn't explode. It grew the way strong things grow, silently beneath the surface. 1 year later, on Christmas Eve, Daniel returned. The bookstore was gone. In its place, a note taped to the wall. Some teachers arrive as people. Some people leave when the lesson stays. Daniel smiled. Failure hadn't ruined him. It had refined him. Because failure was never the end. It was the path. Remember, failure is not the opposite of success. It is the price of understanding. If you are failing, you are not finished. You are becoming who will stay loner. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more interesting motivational and inspirational stories.